Welcome to Mishnah study of the Masechet Peah Perek Bet Mishnah Het. This Mishnah is pretty much a continuation of last. Just over here, we're going to speak about a flipped order. So, if last Mishnah we spoke about in Goyim, him harvesting half his field, then Goyim, harvesting the second half, cutting the wheat in the second half of the field. Over here, we're going to speak about the opposite, right? If the steam came first, if the robbers came first, they cut half the field, and then he went ahead and cut the second half of his field. So katsru the steam hatzia, the katzar hatzia. Noten pe'ah lemash katzar. Katzar hatzia umachar hatzia. Halokeach noten pe'ah lakol. Katzar hatzia ve'ekdish hatzia. Apodeh miyad ha'gizbar hu noten pe'ah lakol. Right. So here, when the steam came, robbers came, and they cut half the field. And then he went ahead and cut the second half. So he needs to give pe'ah on the second half of whatever he cut. Next case, he cut half the field, right? And then he went ahead and sold the second half. So now halokeach, the person who purchased the field, right, that second half of the field, needs to give pe'ah on the entire field. HaRambam explains over here, because when the purchaser bought the second half of the field, he knew that when he's buying a field, it's going to be obligated in Peah. So he knows when he's purchasing the field, he's also buying the that corner of the field that he wouldn't have to leave as Peah for the aniyim to come and take on their own. So in that case, the purchaser needs to leave Peah for the entire field. Their third case, Katzar Hatzia, the owner cut half the field. V'ikdish Hatzia, the second half of the field, he donated, right, to the Hekdesh, right, to the Bet HaMikdash, to the Bet HaKabayit. So he gave that as the second half of his field. He donated it. Now someone comes and redeems it from the Gizbar. The Gizbar is the treasury, the people who are in charge of watching over the Hekdesh. So the person comes and now he redeems that second half from the Gizbar. Hu noten pe'ah lakol. Over here, he needs to give pe'ah for all of it. And HaRambam over here very cleverly says all of the half that he redeemed, right? He's not paying for the first half that the owner cut, right? Because the owner would have has to give the pe'ah over there himself. Over here, the person who's redeeming it from the Hekdesh, he needs to give pe'ah for all of what he redeemed, all of the second half of the field that he redeemed, right? So interestingly, this Mishnah, just to sum up, three cases where the field was harvested in two different, by two different parties, we saw one case where he needs to give half, another case he needs to pay all, the last case he needs to give the second half. So that really sums up this Mishnah and this Perek. In next Perek, we're going to speak about different scenarios when a person's harvesting a field with different trees, or he does it in a certain order, how he needs to give pe'ah.